Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer. And this evening I'll be reviewing the Violence movie 2. Now last week I reviewed the first one. I was like, I have to do the second one this time. But purely because there's so much fun, these films, and there's so much heart in them. It's like, gotta talk about them. So, number 2. This does what a sequel should do. It sounds funny saying this because it's home video to basically kids. This is what the sequel should be. It amps everything up. Basically, we start in the film. It's one of those cliches where the first one was all a dream. Yeah, everything was a dream. We go to what's his name? The guy. Joey Hammond, our character. Yeah, so he's in bed having nightmares. So around some flashbacks to the first film, where he's been messed up, and he wakes up, and it's like, it's all a dream. So he gets up, puts the TV on, and it's discussing that a crazed psycho has escaped the prison. And it's like, it was real, which wasn't really real, but the person is real. And sure enough, he turns up at the house again. And I mean, there's actually a little less fighting in this one, and there's more like just bits and bits. Well, I'll just jump into it. So we have a kind of fight, and it's all on the roof this time. So pretty sure there's no stunt doubles, but yeah, they're literally fighting on the roof of the house. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. There's a bit of a like knife fight on there. What's his name again? Joey gets stabbed again. Poor guy. And then it's just a big fight. We have another awesome mannequin death. Well, not I was gonna say mannequin death. Oh God, the deranged killer. I was looking for the name then. It just says the deranged killer. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the killer. If it mentions it on the video, I can't remember. But yeah, he gets thrown off the roof. It looks great. You have a good old Wilhelm scream in there from the stock scream library. And of course, our crazed killer gets up again, starts chasing him. And so he follows Joey to the car. Joey traps his hands in the car and drives off. And again, we have the mannequin come back, being dragged across the road. And then it actually turns into a bit more stunts. That Joey goes back to reverse over him, and then he drives off again. And our crazed killer is holding onto the car. And yeah, you're actually like filming it, and it's a bit of a stunt. Yeah, he's dragging him along he's not obviously not on the road this time, but on the grass. And there's actually a really funny bit. I think this was done quite a bit later in editing, where they're looking at Joey in the car, and he suddenly looks a bit older, and his hair's a bit longer. So that was good for a few laughs. And anyway, Joey kind of goes back to the house, gets some weapons, runs off into the woods. The crazed killer goes after him, picks up a chainsaw. So we got him running through the woods with a chainsaw. It looks pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to say at the start, he picks up the hockey mask straight away. So he has his blue overalls and his hockey mask. So he looks really cool. And obviously they have a fight. Joey gets a big old slash with a chainsaw across the chest, which looks pretty cool. It looks good. Yeah, and like I said, there's some choreographed fights. The good old what you expect from the 80s. The crazed killer gets a bit of a...
You can go to the skills section of the Alexa app to browse...
Alexa, off. Sorry about that. Alexa's kind of muscling in on my movie review there. Alexa, off. She's so naughty. Yeah, so like I said, that they're fighting. Good old how it was in the 80s. That the killer gets his ass kicked a fair bit, which is pretty cool. But at the end, you know he's going to get his way. And the final kill, he's gone, his hand goes through Joey's face, and so his fingers are sticking through the head. It, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty funny. And then that's it. Credits roll. And the credits are quite long. And you notice there's different positions within the film. There's gynecologist and things like that. And names like Seymour Butts. And you're like, oh, I like it. And then there's a little kind of movie cue at the end with like they're having a little sing-along and stuff. And then there's a big thanks to the legend Harry Manfredini, who again did the score on the revisit for this. I'm not sure if it's actually him that does the song. I really don't know. And you see the two. I don't know actually what he looks like. There's some guy with the guitar singing, and the two brothers are there. And obviously they're quite a bit older, so possibly he's having a little sing with them. I'm not sure, but so much heart again. I mean, there's bits of the violence and gore in this, but kind of being a kid from the 80s, and I don't know how kids... Okay, like, kids from the 80s, we grew up watching horror films from an earlier age, maybe we should have, but it was always, like, fun gore, and, like, I think films now, the gore is so much realistic that you kind of have to watch it from an older age. Me being a parent, I'm definitely going to hold my kid back, my son, until watching horror films. But this sort of thing, it's like, I would urge kids to watch this, because it's like, yeah, grab a camcorder, grab some clothes, and just go make a movie, because this is exactly what these guys did twice. And yeah, as they have the credits at the start, they have it like talking about the film really, really quickly, and then at the end, the very last question is why? Why did we make this? And because it's a great sequel. I really wasn't sure what to expect from this. I was like, is it going to be a bit boring? But it really isn't. I mean, it's so much longer than the first one. It's like 4 or 5 minutes longer. This is 19 minutes. But it really, really quick 19 minutes because it's so much fun. Great pacing, obviously, and it's just being a chase film for 20 minutes. Like I said, there's some cool fighting on the roof, there's some cool effects, there's fighting with chainsaws, there's fingers through the head, there's hands being pulled off. It's an awesome film. Really, this is the MVD release, and it's actually a double one. And this is the opposite slip, the opposite cover, sorry. So in the side we have the first one, and this is obviously the second film. I don't know how much it is normally. I think I'd pick this up at like $1.99 in the MVD sale, but I don't think it's going to be that much. If you, I mean, it sounds a lot, even though it's not that much, but you can get it for $10. I'd pay $10 for this. It really is a lot of fun. I will 100% watch these because they're so short and you can watch them both together. But they're so much fun. If you want to have a quick watch, you don't want to watch a full film, grab something like this. Yeah, highly recommend the Video Violence 2, just as I did the first one. Great fun films. Well done, the Wilkinson brothers. Awesome. Right, thank you very much. Last week I kind of said by a slight mistake that this week was the theme week. Yeah, this was a normal week. So next week, so tomorrow, Corey steps up with our new theme week, which is our releases of 2018. Thank you very much, and see you later on in the week. Bye-bye.